Take a moment. We all do it, right? Wake up, grab that phone, flick on the TV, or simply listen to the hum of the city, wondering what new headlines the day has brought. Here in Nigeria, Thursday, June 12, 2025, was a day that etched itself into our collective consciousness, a day of profound significance marked by both solemn remembrance and pressing national issues. As the nation observed Democracy Day, the air was thick with reflection and the ongoing challenges of our reality. Nigeria, a day in headlines, June 12, 2025. Security developments. Renewed attacks claim lives in Makurdi ahead of Democracy Day. Just hours before the Democracy Day celebrations, gunmen launched devastating attacks on Tswenem and Akondukio Bawa communities in Makurdi local government area, Benue State, resulting in the tragic deaths of approximately 25 residents. This incident further heightened security concerns in the region. National Assembly Gate barricaded ahead of June 12 protests. Security operatives heavily barricaded the main gate of the National Assembly complex in Abuja, preventing protesters from accessing the venue. This was in anticipation of nationwide demonstrations organized by the Take It Back movement and civil society groups, using June 12 as a platform to protest against 2 years of misrule, hardship, and insecurity under President Bola Tinubu's administration. Insecurity undermines democratic gains, says a report. A report published on Democracy Day highlighted that Nigeria's democratic project is increasingly imperiled by an enduring crisis of insecurity. It argued that security institutions are overstretched and structurally ill-equipped, leading to rising voter apathy and eroding confidence in state institutions. Economic and governance matters. President Tinubu addresses joint session of National Assembly for Democracy Day. In a notable departure from tradition, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressed a joint sitting of the Senate and House of Representatives in celebration of Nigeria's 26th Democracy Day. The theme was 26 years of uninterrupted democratic governance and appreciation of the national. He paid tribute to the heroes of June 12, 1993, including MKO Abiola, and reaffirmed his commitment to safeguarding the country's multi-party system. He also highlighted the benefits of his administration's economic reforms, including promoting growth and exchange rate stability. World Bank commends Nigeria's economic reforms. The World Bank maintained its positive outlook on Nigeria's economic growth trajectory, projecting 3-year unbroken growth at 3.6% in 2025, 3.7% in 2026, and 3.8% in 2027. This commendation was linked to the Central Bank of Nigeria's financial sector reforms, which have reportedly led to a market-reflective, unified, and stable exchange rate, allowing the central bank to rebuild reserves to over $37 billion. Banks Recapitalization Watch, UBA, Abbey Mortgage Bank, and First Holdco progress. A weekly report on bank recapitalization efforts showed significant progress. UBA's rights issue was oversubscribed with N551 billion naira. Abbey Mortgage Bank approved plans to raise 100 billion naira, and First Holdco was set to proceed with its 350 billion naira private placement. These efforts aim to meet the Central Bank of Nigeria's capital requirements. Nigeria's petrol import bill crashed by 54% in Q1 2025. A significant economic win, Nigeria's petrol import bill plummeted by 54% in the first quarter of 2025. This substantial reduction was largely attributed to the increased local supply from the Dangote refinery, signaling a positive shift towards energy self-sufficiency. Other significant events. FG declares June 12 public holiday for Democracy Day. As announced earlier in the week, Thursday, June 12, 2025, was officially observed as a public holiday to commemorate Democracy Day. Nigeria condoles India over tragic plane crash. The federal government extended its heartfelt condolences to India following the tragic Air India Flight 171 crash in Ahmedabad, which claimed over 290 lives. Trends, entertainment, business, and lifestyle, June 12, 2025. Now for a glimpse into the trends and lighter news that shaped the day. Entertainment. Fela Kuti's Zombie inducted into 2025 Grammy Hall of Fame. In a momentous cultural recognition, the iconic Fela Kuti's Zombie was inducted into the 2025 Grammy Hall of Fame, celebrating its enduring impact on music history. Adekunle Gold set to make history at London Jazz Festival. Afrobeat star Adekunle Gold prepared to make a significant mark at the London Jazz Festival, with expectations high for a historic performance. Nigerian to host Cultural Food Festival in London. Plans were underway for a Nigerian-hosted Cultural Food Festival in London, aiming to showcase the rich diversity of Nigerian cuisine on an international stage. Business. Nigerian stock market continues positive momentum. The Nigerian exchange, NXG, saw continued positive movement with key indices reflecting investor confidence. CBN debunks report on BDC recapitalization deadline. The Central Bank of Nigeria moved to dispel rumors regarding a deadline for BDC recapitalization, providing clarity to operators. Nigerian launches nationwide fuel distribution amid tanker blockade talks. While the Dangote refinery announced its plan to begin nationwide fuel distribution, talks were also ongoing to address potential tanker blockades by aggrieved groups, highlighting the complex logistics of fuel supply. Lifestyle. Digital hustle and remote work culture flourish. The work-from-home phenomenon had solidified into a full-fledged lifestyle, with more Nigerians thriving as remote workers and digital entrepreneurs. Co-working spaces were booming, and wellness breaks were becoming a key habit. Sustainable fashion takes center stage. Nigerian fashion continued its bold evolution, with sustainability stealing the spotlight. Eco-friendly brands, pre-loved fashion or thrift shopping, and rent-a-fit services were gaining significant traction. Rise of smart homes and tech integration. Smart home devices were becoming increasingly affordable and commonplace in Nigerian households, with apps like Naija Smart helping to manage energy and security. Tech-free Sundays were emerging as a popular habit. Digital financial habits and e-payments dominated. Cash was becoming less common as platforms like Flutterwave, OPay, and MoneyPoint revolutionized transactions. Cryptocurrency investment was growing, and finfluencers were making financial education accessible. Lace and Ankara received fresh modern twists in fashion. Traditional Nigerian fabrics like Ankara and lace were being reinvented by designers, incorporated into modern jumpsuits, trendy tops, and sleek evening wear. And so, as this significant Democracy Day draws to a close, we reflect on the multifaceted reality of Nigeria, a nation grappling with persistent challenges, celebrating hard-won freedoms, and constantly innovating. These are the stories, both weighty and light, that shape our collective journey. Join us again tomorrow as we continue to capture the pulse of our nation. Like, share, and subscribe to True Vibes.